Hi everybody, welcome to my live. This is Amanda, working on a hexagon cardigan. So I thought, you know what, why not just work on it with you guys or on a live? Why not? So that's what I'm doing today. I'm hoping to make a video on a cardigan, but I need to see, I have a list of the videos I want to make, and I have to do a lot of measurements and stuff like that, and figure out how I want to assemble this bad boy. Okay, so I just finished up my first panel with the pink. Now I need to go in and I need to add pink to the second panel. So I'm switching back and forth between both panels because I'm doing them both at the same time. I got that tip from actually someone. This is my second hexagon cardigan, and that's what she did, and I thought that was genius. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I decided, you know what, I'm gonna do that because that sounds really smart. Okay, tie in my ends and then work my way over to the second panel and do that. Trying to get used to the YouTube lives. I am used to going live on TikTok. I am not completely used to the lives here. Okay, there she is. I went today to Hobby Lobby because I know I'm gonna run out of yarn, and they were completely sold out of this. I was so sad because this is my main color, and even though I'm like alternating on the panel, this is what I'm gonna be doing my ribbing and everything with. So I was a little sad, but they said they should get more on Wednesday, hopefully. So if I do finish the panels first, you know, it'll all work out. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Just hanging out, working on a project. It's okay. It's okay. I do typos all the time, especially when I'm trying to crochet quicker than my mind can think, or not crochet, type. Oh my gosh, type. Good. What you doing on YouTube? Just hanging out? Okay. I want to attach the yarn here. Watching lives? What kind of lives are you watching? Besides mine. I know you're watching mine, but I don't think I've ever really went on YouTube and watched lives, to be honest. I've never, I don't know. Kind of whatever. Yeah. It's interesting to go to different lives and watch what different people are doing, huh? I guess I should do that more. Because I'm doing a live, but I don't think I've never been on a YouTube live, like where I've just watched someone else do it. So maybe I should do that. I'm always on TikTok watching lives, but there are other places. Can you go live on Instagram? I wonder if people go live there or if it's even... Hi, Regina. I think YouTube... Yeah, I was just thinking, can you even go live on Instagram? You could go live on Facebook. I've been on Facebook lives. Interesting, huh? How each platform is different. Trying to see how quick I could get this done. I really need to look at the measurements though, because this is mainly done on measurements. I don't think there's any patterns that I know of where it's not done on measurements. I may be wrong though. I might definitely be wrong on that. This is a really cool pattern. I am hooked on it, pun intended. But the way it works up, you work your... Okay, let me fold this for a second. Let me take my first one. All right, so we're gonna fold this, right? So this is your sleeves. This is gonna be a cardigan, okay? The way it works up is this side where your panel is like for your front and back is gonna work up and be the same as your sleeves. But the thing is, like, if you want this to be big and oversized, you're gonna have big oversized sleeves at the same time. So I'm trying to balance those out. So I might just add down here because I don't want my sleeves to be like way too oversized. So that's what I have to figure out, how I want. That's the only thing with this pattern. But it is so much fun to make. I think too because it works up so quick. It really works up quickly. Oh wow, I'm already on the second corner, nice. So then after this, I go in with the gray. It's like a purplish gray, it's called graphite. It's this color, and I really love this color. This is just, it's soft, and I feel like it just gives it a pop between the other colors. Is everyone ready for New Year's? Sorry guys, that's my kids. They're a little dramatic. Teenagers. Just checking my stitches, making sure I have all the right numbers and the right stitches. Oops. kind of sweating. I normally don't do that. I think it actually might be my lotion. Oops. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. I think this is like my second live on here, so I'm still getting familiar with everything, so I appreciate the encouragements. Oops. If you guys ever have any questions too, feel free to ask me. I'll help out any way I can. I know when I'm live on TikTok, I get a lot of people that are new to crochet, so they ask me questions or what I'm doing. Oops. I need a double crochet, not a half double. Even though I think half doubles are my favorite stitch. There we go. I kind of wonder what one of these would look like in half doubles. Like instead of double crochet, do half doubles. It would work up, you know, a little bit slower, but maybe I'll try that. Maybe I'll try that. I don't think I'd try single crochet because that would be really slow, but half double crochet, See, like instead of doing, you know, the two, you just pull through three. Pull through three. Pull through three. So it's a little bit quicker, but see the difference right there? That's the half double. This is the double. So there's definitely, oops, getting twisted. There's definitely a height difference. So this would definitely take longer, like to build the fabric, but at least like there's less motion. So it might help with, like with wrist pain and stuff. And it would definitely give it a different look. A little bit, not too much, but a little bit. Now I gotta experiment. I better write that down. I like literally have a list of stuff going I want to try, so that will go on the list. It'd still be like a granny stitch, but just in a different stitch. Granny square, different stitch. Like if you guys had to pick a stitch, what would be your favorite stitch? I think we all have our favorite stitches to do or to use. Like single crochet is not mine, but it can make some really pretty things. All right, we're rounding the 1 to the 4th corner. So we're almost done with the pink. Then we're gonna go in with my favorite, the gray. Well, it's called graphite. I don't know what this color is. It's like a purplish gray. I don't know, but I love it. It's a cool color. And I don't know why every time I go in with that color, I get excited. I'm like, oh yay, we're going to this color. I think that's what I like about these cardigans is they keep you excited the whole time you're making them, because even though it's a repeat of colors, every time you go in with a different color, it changes it slightly. So I think that's what the fun part about this is. I love that the whole time it keeps you interested. It keeps you like wanting to go to the next row to see how it changes. So like, it makes me want to make like a blanket too, because I love making blankets, but they take a long time. But to make a, you know, granny square blanket, that would be fun. All the different color combinations you could come up with. And then it works up quickly. Like you could use a fuzzy yarn, like a Caron latte cake. That would be fun. This would be fun. This is Caron Halo, which is dreamy to work with, by the way. Very soft and plush. This would make an amazing granny square blanket. It is a little more pricey, but that's okay. You could just buy them on sale, right? She said you're psycho. I don't even know where she got that from. You're psycho. This is my life, guys. This is real, just how it is. My kids are feral, okay? I have feral dogs and feral kids. Yay, so after this is our last corner of the pink. And then I get to go in with my favorite color. What I gotta decide on the finishing touches though, like when you put this together. So people, I'm definitely gonna add to the backing. So here, let me do it this way. Oh my gosh, what am I doing here? Okay. So like this is it, right? The last time I made this, the first time I made one of these, I made the mistake of adding one side to the back on each side. And so the back was almost as narrow as the front. And so it pulls the cardigan in weird. So this time what I want to do is either add granny squares. I've seen people do that. You can add single crochet to widen it, or do ribbing, because I'm gonna go in and do the ribbing. What I can do is do ribbing like I would normally do it, right? And then attach. So I'll do ribbing on this side. I'll do ribbing on this side, and then I'll slip stitch it up the middle, if you guys know what I mean. So I think those are the three options. Single crochet. I tried it the other way, the way where they you make it look exactly like the granny stitch, and you do, so on one side you do your 3 double crochets into the space, and then on one side you slip stitch, and it ends up kind of joining together, and it looks like you didn't do that. It looks like you continued on in a pattern, but I want to do something different. So we shall see. I have a lot of options, and it's not like this is the only cardigan I'm ever going to make. So we shall see. I honestly think what I'm going to end up doing though is doing the ribbing. That sounds the best. But then the ribbing would have to be big. It would have to be like long ribbing, because I want the back. So I could also add the granny stitches. I could do more layers of that and then do the ribbing. See what I'm saying? There's so many options. I think that's why when you guys, or when people go to look at tutorials for this, there's so many different ways to finish this cardigan, because there is a lot of options. It's not like a one size fits all for this. There's a lot of ways you can do this. And that's what makes it fun. Fun for me anyways. It would be interesting one of these times though to try a color changing yarn and not change my colors too. Just let the yarn do the work. This is the last stride, our landing strip before we join. Oh, I keep on slipping out of the yarn though. Here we come up. So this is why at the corner you only start with one when usually you do the 3 chain 2 and 3 double crochets, because as I come around then I'm going to finish off with the 3 double crochets, chain 2, and then I will attach the 2 together. But it always looks a little odd. Sometimes she changes her hands. I wouldn't trust her. Little trickster. All right, here we come to the end here. Did he bite it? Really, Jake? You're just as feral as the kids. Okay, 1, 2, 3. We're gonna join into this top of the chain 3, and then I'm gonna cut my yarn because we're gonna go in with a new color. I like to, almost like I'm making a slip stitch and then pull it through. And then I feel like that secures it a little bit more. See? But, see, now we got 2 panels at the same size. But I'm gonna, and then I weave in my ends as I go, see? More like I tie them and I cut them, which is a big no-no in crochet, but I'm a rule breaker. You like it? She really likes this one. She wants one like it.
It's pretty.
Is it pretty? This is supposed to be mommy's. You know that? Yeah, it's supposed to be mommy's. We all know that's not usually how it happens. Usually mommy makes stuff for other people.
But is it got to be soft?
Yeah, feel it. I think it's soft.
It's soft.
All right, guys, I think I'm gonna head off. It's 7:30, my bedtime. I'm lame. It's coming up soon, so thank you for watching me work on my hexagon hexi cardigan. I always say it wrong, but thank you for watching me work on this and stumble through my live trying to figure it out. Like I said, this is my second ever live on YouTube. I'm not used to it, but I'm sure I'll get used to it as I go. Anyways, you guys have a blessed night, and I will see you later. Bye.